The easiest way to become lost in life is to live and depend on people's opinion of you. Value yourself, respect yourself. Stop pleasing everyone. Just make your decision based on what you think is right. Allow yourself to make some mistakes in your relationship and then you learn from it. Learn from it because you know what they say experience is the best teacher. Hang on for more. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name still remains Obioma Okoli, aka Lily Roxy 86. How are you all doing, guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. Believe me, I'm having a very good time. So, for those of you that used to experience winter, do you have cold now, or are you guys still waiting and preparing? Because here we're already having the cool weather, but it's okay. We're gonna manage. So to my subscribers, you guys are the real deal. You guys are awesome. You guys are beautiful. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love all your support. I appreciate it. I don't take all your support for granted. You guys are wonderful. For those that are seeing me for the first time, guys, what are you waiting for to join the family? Go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Join this family. Turn on your notifications so you get more videos from me. So, guys, we've been talking about things that actually affects marriage. We've talked about three things. So today we're talking about the fourth one, and today we're going to talk about how opinions actually affect your relationship. People's opinions of people around you, opinions of colleagues, opinions of your family members, how they actually affect your relationship, how they actually affect your marriage. So, without wasting much ado, let's dive in to check on the definition of opinion. So, opinion is said to be a view or a judgment that is formed about something and not necessarily based on fact or knowledge. When I saw this definition, I was like, oh my God, this is good. So, what it's telling you, people's opinions about you does not necessarily be true. It might actually, in fact, most of the time, people's opinion about you is false. It does not mean someone having an opinion, whether good or bad opinion about you, does not mean they are knowledgeable. Does not mean they are very intelligent to have that opinion about you. But the question I want to ask people, I don't know, why do people care so much? I've asked myself this. Why do people care about what other person think about them? And then I come up with just a very simple answer. People don't want to be judged. We want to be people, we like to please people around us. We want everybody around us to be happy with us. So everything we do boils down to making people feel happy. It doesn't matter whether those things we do actually hurt our immediate relationship. We don't care if it hurts our spouse, if it hurts our relationship. So long as everybody else is happy with us. Do you know that if you're somebody that everybody likes you, you must be doing something wrong? Because the truth of this life is that there's no how everybody in this life will like you. If you're somebody that everybody likes you, then definitely it doesn't make you a nice person. It actually means that you're doing something wrong. You're either the one that want to kiss everybody else, you want to please everybody. You want to do everything everybody asks you to do. Your own is yes, 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 yes. You don't have a say. That's why, oh, he's so kind. Oh, he's so nice. Oh, he's so this, he's so that. You keep on misbehaving. But then when it comes to your own home, that you should actually be more concerned about, you show a little bit of, you don't even show that much attention and care about what that your spouse thinks about you. Listen, I'm going to talk now as a Nigerian woman because I am from Nigeria in West Africa. I've said that before, I'm going to say it again. So I'm an Igbo lady from Nigeria, which is in West Africa. So I'm going to talk about our men for sure. So because I've been in a lot of company of men, from parties and all that. I've listened to some of them discuss. So that's why I'm making this judgment. That's why I'm saying this. Sometimes, the thing about men love their egos so much. A man can do whatever, anything, to make sure that his ego is what intact. It doesn't matter if it means making his wife look like a fool before people just to make himself look respected. A lot of our men do that. It is not a good thing. It's not a virtue. Yeah. It is not a very good thing. Like a friend was talking to me. You find I said, I was with my husband at home and we were talking. Everything was okay. We were good. But immediately we joined the company of his friends. He started acting somehow. He started talking to me in a kind of manner that I don't understand. And I've noticed that he does that all the time. So why does he do that? He wants people outside to see that he is the man in charge. He is not a weakling. But man, that is not the way for you to earn respect from people. Stop caring about what people think about you and your wife. Stop caring about how people see you. Because if you focus more on how people see you, you forget the things that matter, which is your spouse. Imagine staying with a man at home and everything is okay, and immediately you guys step out of the house, he becomes someone different. Because why? He has already painted this picture of who he is. I was listening, not listening, I wasn't listening, but the person was very loud, so I couldn't help it. I had to hear. I had to hear what he was saying. A man was telling another man, he said, your wife calls you all the time to ask where you are. Why would she be doing that? No, 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 no. Don't no, you don't give women that kind of hand. No, it's like you're the kind that give your wife that kind of hand. Why will your wife be calling you to check out on you every minute? Every minute she's asking, where are you? Where are you? When are you coming home? My wife can never do that. Of course, she knows me. She can never try it with me. As far as I'm concerned, is wrong. And then this person that you're talking to goes home and then she sets a new rule in the house. Believe me, every man and every woman is different. Everybody have their own means of communication. Your own communication, maybe your wife is not doing that because your own communication pattern is different. But this person's wife is doing that. So if you're a man and you're watching this video and you've been in the circle where men were telling you the things your wife is doing is wrong, that you need to change it, you should be able to stand up for your spouse. If you able to say, you know what, that's how we do it and we like it that way. But unfortunately, most of our men, what they will do, they'll just take that advice and then go home and then change to become a different person. Let me tell you, if people's opinion, if you continue to change your attitude in your house because of what people think about you, because of what people opinion about you, then you end up seeing yourself that you're living someone else's life. It's good for you to live your life, live your marriage, stay with your wife, do whatever your own marriage talks about. Make the mistakes in your marriage and learn from it. Do whatever you want to do, learn from your own mistakes. Because you know what, my people usually say that experience is the best teacher. You have to make your own mistake. You have to learn from your own mistake. That's where you grow up in marriage. That's where you grow. But when you keep on buying other people's opinion and bringing them in your marriage, you're not living your own life. You're living someone else's life. The same thing happens with women. Most of us, we go outside and we will talk about how we and our hobbies are. Oh, my hobby, he does this. He does not actually help me in the kitchen. My hobby cannot even pick a spoon. You understand? And then she's talking about this, and then other people say, "Oh yeah, of course. I make this is what I do to make my husband wash plate. To make my husband cook. When he calls me to do this, I just tell him no, I cannot do it." Listen, I'm going to say this: husbands must help their wife with home duty. That is a must. It doesn't matter who you are. You guys are in a partnership. You're supposed to help your husband. Wife is supposed to help the husband. It's a partnership. It's a win-win situation when the both of us are involved. So, but there are still people that naturally are lazy. You cannot help it. There are some people that naturally are like that. There's nothing you can do to help it. You understand? And then you go to carry another person, how the other person acts around her own husband and come to introduce to you your own husband. And then you're worried, oh, we've been having a very good relationship, but since last month, he's been acting odd. So that's where the problem is. When we try to live someone else's life, we unknowingly introduce problems in our marriage. Another thing, stop living the life. Sometimes some people will say, oh, before I got married, my mom already told me that she'll be doing this. before I got married, my sister already told me that I should be doing this. Sometimes when you're going to get married, a lot of advices. Some people advise you, oh, don't do this, don't do that. Myself, a lot of people gave me a lot of advice. What I did, I picked the ones that I felt was okay to me, and I left them. Even the ones that I felt was okay, I tried it, it didn't work, I had to drop it. That is how it is. You cannot just continue on someone else's opinions of what marriage is and be living on it. And then you continue to ask yourself why your marriage is not working. Someone told me, he said, I noticed that when a boyfriend and a girlfriend are walking down the street, when you see them, you know that they're boyfriend and girlfriend. But when a husband and a wife are walking down the street, when you see them, you actually know that they are husband and wife. He said, because the boyfriend and the girlfriend are usually happier than the husband and wife. I said, it's not true. That is what you think. It's not true, because the only thing is that sometimes when people are in the relationship, when people have not stayed together for too long, when people have not actually seen the flaws in each other, when people still adore each other, when they still pay a lot of attention, when they still listen so much to their spouse or to their whoever they are, their partner, whoever they are in a relationship with, when they still listen to hear, not listen to respond, things work very fine. But when they are now married, most husband and wife in marriage, they don't listen to hear. They listen to do what? To respond. They don't pay as much attention as they pay to each other when they were dating. Now in marriage, a lot of things matters to them. They want people to see that they are the man of the house. They want people to see, oh, this woman is a virtuous woman. So she presents herself as a very good person for everybody to see. So a lot of things play in when people are married. That is why sometimes you see people, when they're married, they look like they're not happy. They are happy, but it's just that now they have a lot of more responsibilities and more things to talk and tackle in that relationship. Another thing, there's this thing people used to tell people. Like, a lady came to me and was like, you're so lucky. This your husband is a very nice man. And a lot of people even say that to other people. Don't ever assume someone is nice because of you're seeing the person from the outside. If you have never lived with that person, you can never know who that person is, whether you like it or not. I cannot tell you your husband is a very good man just from looking from the outside, because you know what? Sometimes people care much about those who care less about them. Sometimes people put a lot of effort to please people around them than people that's actually very close to them. So stop judging a book by its cover. I think that's just the way to generalize it. Stop judging a book by its cover. Stop saying this person is good. Oh, your wife is a very nice woman. Just hold her well. You don't stay in the same house with these people. You don't know the kind of wife that lady is. So you can never know anybody. Your opinion of anybody might be wrong or right. It doesn't matter. But today's video, what it's trying to tell you is to care less about people's opinion. You have to live for you and for you alone. Not everybody like you. You have to get that to your head. You don't have to go about pleasing everybody. You don't have to do things that makes people around you happy and make you and your spouse unhappy. Don't ask too much for people's opinion, because most times they bring you down. Most times when people tell you some of their opinions, sometimes it even pulls you back. So you don't need that. Always think highly of yourself. Value yourself. Value your own opinion. Value your own self. It kind of helps to boost your self-confidence. When you have confidence in yourself, believe me, you won't care about what anybody thinks. And the day you stop caring about what people think, that's the day you've actually started living your life. But if you continue living on people's opinion, then you're living again a borrowed life. So thank you all for hanging on here to listen to another episode with us. So thank you for always coming to watch my channel with me. I pray that you always remain blessed. And until I see you next time, it is bye-bye from me. It's still your girl, Obioma Okoli. Bye-bye.